I have been considered a devil for as long as I care to know. And if you were caught in the highway between soulmates, I was likely the halfway house or sleazy motel room. Your heart would consider its private stop, sin a little, and then go. Check-in would be at 7 and dinner would be served at 8. This part was always my favorite because you'd be too nervous to be late. We would peruse the paperwork and you would for however brief sign your soul away. It doesn't really matter where you are on this highway now, we both still remember that day. As soft and cold as winter's touch, your nerves kept your actions preserved like an experiment locked in perfect glass. I stood behind you like a vampire, snatching the signed paperwork, then smiled, bit your neck, and slapped your delicate ass. But there I left you, confused and bewildered. Your vulnerability matched your excitement, and the sensation now spreading from between your legs was your very soul asking to be delivered. The door shut behind you and another opened as if by some unseen force's behest. Staff ushered in the most exotic and sumptuous food. You noticed I've returned, sat down, gestured you to stop standing, to not be rude. Each bite took on new meaning, each texture and flavor exploded on your tongue, and flooded its intoxicating secrets deeply into your mouth. Every sensation unlocked new desires inside you, I know, because I watched as your wants drew ever more south. But let's be honest, you didn't come here to be wined and charmed or placed on a pedestal and served the most delicious Peking duck. No. You have been lied to like this before. You came here to, in the most raw and natural of ways, feel your entire mind, body and soul ripple as you let go of being proper, get tied up and violated in the most forbidden manner, or as the common folk would prescribe this medicine. You came here to fuck. And as my eyes would lift to yours, you would see both heaven and hell inside their gaze, and in them the pulsating need to end this barrage of predictable days. And as dinner was completed, and we awaited dessert to come our way, I rose from the table, but somehow you heard my heart beat asking if you would stay. I told you I wanted to dance, and somehow you saw beyond this too. There was no more routine there was just me and just you. Behind our touching hands, the fireplace, the servants' decking table, and serving dessert. We looked deeply into one another, and I believed you somehow felt my hurt. You then taught me how to love again. You cleared these old motel rooms of regret. And for a brief moment, I think we both believed that all that paperwork we would just forget. But the highway is ever long, and I kissed you ever so slow. You were good, my dear, to love me deep, and it hurts to let you go. But in writing I did promise you that for your love I'd set you free. So as I pull the dagger now from your chest, it's no longer the cancer that kills you. It's me.